MzeroA Online Ground School, it's day 23 of the 31-day Safer Pilot Challenge. What is happening at MzeroA Online Ground School? Flying along with Matthew once again. Matthew is not only quite the accomplished airline pilot, you haven't bragged on yourself much, but I'll brag on you. Today's video is all about flying in Class B, Class Bravo airspace. And I gotta be honest with you, as a kid who grew up in Ocala, not too far from here, I know you've done many cross countries and sent many students on cross countries to Ocala. Like, it was hard to find Class B. We had to go to Orlando or Tampa, really it. We never made it far enough to go to Atlanta or Miami or anything like that, a little 172. So I went through my whole training avoiding Class B airspace, like many people do. Some people are thrown into it, like they're learning to fly under a Bravo shelf. In this video, they're going like, what's such a big deal? But the majority of people watching this, Class Bravo airspace is intimidating. It is a big deal. You now in your airline job, obviously you fly in and out every day. It's no big deal. But run me through this. I mean, you also taught out of a Charlie, so just give me the big airspace mindset here to help our student pilots watching this.
Yeah, the big thing when it comes to airspace is preparation. Knowing the airspace, knowing the procedures, having a game plan. Where are you going in that Bravo? Are you going to go to an airport under the Bravo or to the main airport? And then when you actually go ahead and do it, it's going to be a higher workload than normal. So come up with your mitigation strategies with how you're going to handle that, whether that be having another pilot with you, maybe engaging autopilot. If you are flying IFR, having your approach plates and everything ready to go. That all will help tremendously when you fly in Class Bravo airspace. Now, the other thing to really think about is, I think of Class Bravo as B for busy. That's usually what it is, right?
Of course,
that means there's a lot of other pilots, and there's a lot of pilots that also need to be on frequency. And when you're on frequency, you have to be clear and concise. You can always start before you ending the Bravo. Make a cold call if you're VFR and you want a Bravo
we talk about that a lot. That's right. And the cold call is Orlando approach, Skyhawk, 2 Mike Zulu, and you zip it. But there's times where a cold call may not be right in a Bravo as well. And regarding all your communications, try to avoid as many. I know it's hard. Everyone's not perfect, but avoid the avoid the 3,000 and I'm climbing to. Just keep it 3,000, climbing 4,000. Don't say that. But the controllers are very busy, so you want to be respectful of their time. If you have a request, just say, hey, call sign, request. And then wait for them to come back. Hey, so-and-so, what's your request? Say your request. They'll get back to you. Just to know those controllers are really busy and a lot of people need to get to where they're going. You're very, very well said. So listen, Class Bravo airspace is not something to be intimidated by. I mean, student pilots obviously need an endorsement to go fly in there in the first place, but when you earn your private pilot, don't be intimidated by not just flying through the airspace, but who's ever landed at the Bravo in a GA plane. It can be challenging, and then sometimes you get in there and there's nothing happening, and you're like, oh, this was good. I could have done touch and go. It was so easy. So it just depends on the day. I've been to some Deltas that should be a Bravo sometimes, it seems like. It just depends on how busy the airspace is. So leave us some comments down below. Maybe you know one of those Deltas that should be a Bravo. I can think of a few, like Peachtree should be one, Addison in Texas. There's a bunch. The Deltas that should be a Bravo. But anyways, listen, have that blessed, abundant, outstanding rest of your day. And most importantly, remember that a good pilot is always learning. Have a great day, everybody. We'll see you.